Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the 12-3 Jasper Wildcats will entertain the Castle Knights. Wildcats 3-2 in SIAC play. They're coming off a 4-1 win over the Central Bears last Thursday. It's the start of a very busy 5-game week for the Wildcats as they have their Hall of Fame Classic later on in the week. Tonight, it'll be Jack Levin on the hill for the Cats. He'll be opposed by Castle ace Will Coleman. We'll step aside. We'll have more from Evansville Field right after this on 18 WJTS.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music!
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Welcome back to Evansville Field, the Wildcats and the Castle Knights. Jack Levin on the hill for the Wildcats tonight. Levin is 3-0 with a .37 ERA, 19 innings. This will be his fourth start. 7 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, struck out 18 and walked 10. He last worked in a 4-1 win at Bossy Field against Modern Day on the 23rd, so he gets the start tonight in this big conference game for the Cats. Will Wallace will be out in left field, Braden Giesler in center, Thomas Hobbig is the right fielder, A.J. Holzman, Braxton Brosmer, Andrew Noblet, and Cole Trevino the infield from third to first. Behind the plate is Tyler Atkins, so a picture-perfect night for baseball finally here in the 24 season. Sunny skies, about 80 degrees, and we should have a good one. 2 high-level teams squaring off right here in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play. Cats will be at home with North on Thursday. That's another high-level game. Then they'll play Edgewood in the first game of the Hall of Fame Classic on Friday night and 2 more on Saturday. Will Coleman, tonight's starting pitcher, gets in for the Knights to begin this game. Coleman, a junior, he's already committed to the University of Missouri. So Coleman gets in, not much wind right now at Rooksor Field. Levin, the left-hander, pumps it home. We are off and running. Paul Irvin on the umpiring crew. He's behind the plate. Pace Jenkins down at first and in the infield. Our friends in blue tonight, the 1-0 to Coleman. This one hits him on the elbow, and already a hit by pitch, and the Knights have their leadoff man aboard here in the visitor first. For Jace Watson, the left fielder, veteran coach Kurt Welsh. They're going to run for Coleman, being the starting pitcher, get him off the bases. Kyle Burks running at first. This used to be a sectional opponent game, and you've got all kinds of weird, squirrely pitching. But tonight, both teams going with high-level guys, since this is their only meeting in the conference championship perhaps on the line. Burks goes back with a throw from Levin. The lefty looks right at him. They have him played slightly to pull toward right field. The delivery from Levin, they try to bunts through a high pitch, snap throw to first base, back with a dive. So Atkins going to go talk it over with Levin to see if they've got things all straightened up. Terry Gobert sitting at $8.99 as far as wins are concerned in his fabulous career. Dave Pishker of Andrean, the all-time state leader. Ken Schreiber of LaPorte second. Here's the next pitch out. They throw down to first base, and the runner gets back. Quentin Merkel, the longtime Memorial head coach, is third on that list. And Jake Burton, who coached in McCutcheon forever, now at Twin Lakes, is fourth. Terry Gobert stands in fifth. Looking for win number 900. A.J. Holzman comes in on the grass, the 1-1 pitch, and he bunts right through that. And looks like he has no desire to bunt the ball. He looked awkward, and Watson down in the count 1-2. Castle occupying that third base dugout there in that traveling gray, powered by EI Sports and Adidas. Deep in the box, Watson waits. He slashes it back into the screen. And the count is 1-2 and holding to Watson with Liss on deck, the catcher for the Knights. This middle of their order is usually the case with Castle teams, pretty good. Of course, last year they had Cam Tilley, who's doing good work for the Auburn Tigers. You see him from time to time on the SEC network. The 1-2, a big swing and a foul into the glove, a strikeout for Levin. So they don't execute the bunt, and now they have one gone and a runner at first for Landon Liss. Right-handed hitter up on the plate. Levin comes plateward, 58-footer in the ground. Adkins blocked it. Same deal on Thursday, a conference game, not a sectional opponent with North coming in here. A lot of different results in the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference from time to time as far as games are concerned. Cats dropped the game to Memorial, and they lost the game to Wrights. Their two setbacks in league play. But a lot of baseball to be played. Pitch on the way, fouled straight back. Watch out, Judd. Chuck and duck up there. Will Wallace battling sun in left field. That's this time of night. 6:37 first pitch. Real time. The 1-1. Fouled it back into the glove once again. Cats have a chance for a double play ball here. Get out of this one unscathed. Back up the middle. Holzman behind the bag at third and off the line. The 1-2 offering from Jack Levin. This one hit up the middle. Noblet gloves it. Nope. It comes out of his glove, and everybody's safe. Ball right up the middle took him right to the second base bag. It looked like he was going to try to touch the bag and relay on, but it's an error at second base. And the Knights have first and second, one away for cleanup. Hitter Noah Drake, the center fielder. And they'll run for Liss as well. Courtesy runner at first. Mitch Starfer runs at first. So hopefully that does not come back and haunt the Cats. Swings at one, off-speed pitch on the inside, half, 0-1. Left-handed hitter, they play him to pull. A humongous gap in left center field between Wallace and Braden Giesler, who's on the right side of the flagpole out there in center as you look out toward center field. The 0-1, high fastball from Levin. One and one away. Knights with some action on the bases here in the first. Levin ready and pours it home. This one slammed into right field for a base hit. In charges Hobbick. They're going to send the guy home. Here's the play at the plate. Not in time. 1-0 Castle. I didn't think he'd send him. That ball was so hard hit, but he had the windmill going all the way at third base, and the Cats trail 1-0 on the RBI single, and again, that comes after a hit by pitch and an error. So Drake drives in the first run on a line drive single to right field. Runners on the corners now for the Knights for Logan Drake, the second baseman. So the Knights draw first blood, looking for more, still just one out. Levin pours this one in there. It's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Again, you expect a good pitcher's duel with Coleman and Levin, so don't want to get behind too much. Might not be a game you come back from. This one dives outside. 1-1, beautiful night here at Gutgsell Field. Hope you can get out to Thursday's game, and then on Friday and 2 on Saturday, the 1-1. Hard breaking ball in for a strike. Jasper will play the 11 o'clock game on Saturday, and later on around 6. It's all predetermined. The 1-2, this one again lined into right field. It'll be 2-0, and they'll go first to third once again. Back-to-back RBI singles to right field by the Drake brothers. And the Knights on top, 2-0 here. Predominantly left-handed hitting lineup early in the order. Tyler Thomas, the third baseman, stands in. Again, runners at first and third. Cats again, a double play opportunity. Try to shut this off right now. Levin works out of the stretch. Fastball pumped in. The runner delayed steal goes into second base. Didn't go right away. Atkins popped up to throw to second, but he was already off and running. Now 2 guys out there, so they have an opportunity to hit the ball hard to the right side. And again, with the pitcher's duel, a possibility they'll come in the infield a bit on the corners, especially in medium depth at second and short. This one squibbed on the ground past Levin. Everybody stays put. Noblet bobbles the ball, throws on to first, and they get their man there. Well, the Cats fortunate there. Once that ball got by Levin, they were able to make the play. 2 away for Marcus Scales. The designated hitter hits for West, the right fielder. Knights on top 2-0 here. Trying for that big 2-out hit. Levin, plateward. Popped up first base side. That'll find the bleachers here at Alvin C. Gutgsell Field. Knights 2, Jasper 0. 0-1 delivery. Good pitch outside corner. So Levin fires at home, 0-2. Runners at second and third. They take their leads. Levin checks the runner at second and comes home. This one popped up, shallow center. Noblet goes out, Giesler in. And it's Noblet making the play for the third out of the inning. But the Knights pick up a 2 spot here in the top of the second. Lead Jasper 2-0. We'll step aside and come back with more after this.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at DuBois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. DuBois County Tire.
Back of the ballpark. Castle ace left-hander Will Coleman will be on the hill. Braden Giesler, Andrew Noblet, and Braxton Brosmer, 1, 2, and 3 in the Cat order. Jasper down 2-0 here in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch low, 1-0. Third baseman for the Knights, Tyler Thomas, in on the grass. Coleman brings it. Pumped in for a strike. 1-1. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. Jeff Zink down at first. Coleman works out of the stretch exclusively. Comes home. This one fouled back in the screen. Watson, Drake, and West in the outfield. Thomas, Foltz, Logan, Drake. Ryan Lampert, the infield third to first. Landon List behind the plate. Giesler, left-handed hitter, 391, 1 home run, and 20 knocked in. Takes a hard-biting breaking ball out of the zone. 2-2. Giesler ready, and so is Coleman. Time called. Coleman sets up initially like he's going to work from the wind, then shifts into the stretch position. Brings it home. Called third strike at the knees. Blistered a fastball on Giesler. And Will Coleman gets strikeout number 1 for Andrew Noblet, the second baseman. Cats down 2-0 here as we play in the bottom of 1. Strike. Cats taking a lot of fastballs right down the pipe here early. Brosmer on deck. Coleman with an 0-1 count, looking to have a shutdown inning after his crew got him 2. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Oh, 2. Coleman gets his sign from Liss and brings it. Waste pitch, non-competitive pitch on the outside half and high. 1-2, no wind. Not had too many nights here at the yard with no wind, either in or out. Noblet pounds this one down the left field line for a base hit. Watson goes to cut it off. Noblet a big turn. The Cats have their first hit of the game, a 1-out single to left field. Noblet hung it out there. Now here comes Braxton Brosmer. 2-0 Knights. Jasper, though, with a base runner and 1 away. Coleman looks right at the base runner, brings it home. This one skied foul, first base side. And the sectional draw on Sunday night. We'll look at that throughout the night. 3A sectional at Rookser Field. Should be a good one. Castle in the 4A tournament down at Bossy Field. The Cats have participated in years past, the 0-1. Strike. 0-2. Castle right off the bat in their first game will play North. Harrison and Central open things up. Wrights will play the winner of that game in a Harrison Central game, a 5-team tournament. This one back to the screen and Noblet to second. Well, Brosmer, a base runner out there. Coleman after striking out Giesler. 1-2 here to Brosmer, and now Noblet scurries down to second base with the potential first run of the game for the Cats. Coleman looks at him. They jockey the shortstop in behind Noblet. Here's the pitch, barely missed on the outside corner, just a tad high. To Brosmer, 2-2. Coleman works on the third base side of the rubber, brings it home and missed it. 3-2. Coleman with a runner at second he's got to deal with. Couple of looks back at Noblet, throws it to Brosmer. Ball 4, first and second now for Trevino. First walk of the game for Will Coleman. Infielders come in to talk to him. Knights have the double play situation in order should they get that ground ball. Trevino swung at one upstairs. Oh, and 1. Play behind the runner at first. 1 out. First and second for Jasper, down 2-0. Coleman throws a fastball inside. 1-1. Cats trying to wait out Coleman, who's had some little inaccuracy here the last couple of hitters. Coleman again looks at the runner and delivers the 1-1. Trevino Swings and misses, and once again, the ball gets by Liss. It's second and third now. They've had a couple of those. Trevino at 394, 3 home runs and 15 knocked in. Two guys out there, has a chance to tie the game. The base hit, he's down 1-2 to Coleman. A lefty brings it plateward. This one hit on the ground at third. They're going to go home. They've got Noblet in a rundown, and they tag him. They throw in behind the runner at second base. He gets back, so the Cats get a runner thrown out in a rundown. So Noblet tagged out. Fielder's choice for Trevino. Brosmer stays at second. 5-2 on the putout. And A.J. Holzman with the runner at second and first. He rifles this one right back into the screen. So Holzman will have a chance to drive in a run here with a 2-out hit, perhaps 2 runs with a gap shot. 0-1. Play him to go the other way. Coleman delivers. Check swing, dives low. 1-1. Pretty good pitch by Coleman. Knights trying to get out of this without any damage. Kai Coons in the on-deck circle. Brosmer at second, Trevino at first. Holzman asks for time, it's granted. 2-0 Castle, but Coleman on the ropes just a bit. Holzman, the fifth place hitter in the Cat order, the 1-1. This one, strike at the knees, 1-2 to the Wildcat third baseman. 395, 1 home run and 13 knocked in. Brosmer takes his 2-out lead at second, getting that big turn at third if he needs it. The 1-2 to Holzman, and he cuts on it and missed. And the Cats blew a little bit of an opportunity here against Coleman and the Knights through 1, 2-0 Castle. Will have more on 18 WJTS.
Maringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is committed to adding value to its customers and community by providing quality service for all mechanical applications. Maringer's has been around for many years, and while adapting to the changing times, one thing has not changed: the quality of customer service and care you receive. When you need repair work done, you want it done right. You want Maringer's. Maringer's is happy to help with residential and commercial plumbing, HVAC, metal fabrication, and fire protection needs. 812-482-4425.
Back to Rooksor Field, top of 2. Lambert to lead things off against Levin and the Cats. Jasper down 2-0 as we begin the top of the second. This one popped back deep into left. Going back on it is Wallace up near the warning track. It'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 gone for the Knights. Garrett Foltz, the shortstop, gets in. This one hit foul wide of the bag at third. The 0-1 check swing foul toward the Wildcat dugout. Jack Levin with an 0-2 count on Foles. The next pitch on the way, rifled back into the screen. 0-2 and holding. Knights lead 2-0 here in the top of the second inning from Alvin C. Rooksor Field. This one chop foul. 0-2 and holding. Back of the top in Will Coleman. for the Knights. Oh, 2. Missed inside. 1-2. One-two delivery. Pitch high. Payoff pitch. Again, fouled back into the screen. Payoff pitch now. Out of the zone. A one-out walk. First walk given up by Jack. Hit a batter earlier, and that batter was Will Coleman, whose position came around to score as he was courtesy ran for. Knights had 2 in the first. Coleman stands in. Runner at first. Trevino will hold against him. Again, at Rookser Field in 3A on that Wednesday night before Memorial Day, Jasper and Southridge, 2 good teams going at it there. Rematch of that semifinal last year in which Southridge won. This one fouled back. Lincoln and Heritage Hills in the second game. Then on Monday, game 1, it'll be the winners from Jasper, Southridge, Lincoln, and Heritage Hills, followed by Pike Central and Washington. Memorial Day night, the championship game. 1-1 at that action over on WBDC Radio. Home of the Southridge Raiders. The 1-1. Coleman a tad tardy, and it's 1-2. Coleman has that hole on the right side as they hold against the runner at first. 1 away, Castle 2, Cats nothing. Coleman spread out at the plate. Left-handed hitter bats as he throws. Levin throws it, and another 992 flies over the backstop. But they chase him and they bring him back, so not out money there. They don't throw him out after every pitch like they do in MLB. The 1-2 barely missed on the outside corner. 2-2 to Coleman. So it's amazing how many baseballs they go through in a big league game. After every out and every foul ball. The 2-2. Coleman strikes out. Fouled it back into the glove, and Levin gets his second strikeout. And it'll be up to Jace Watson to continue the inning. He a strikeout victim earlier. 2-0 Castle. Top of 2 here at beautiful Evansville Rookser Field. Looking forward to tournament time. After this week, just 2 more weeks of the regular season. It's all packed in April and May. Swung at a bad pitch there, 0-1. And swings at this one. 0-2 now. Cat infield, back deep. The runner at first, they still hold him on. Left-handed hitter Levin deals the 0-2, and it is outside. 1-2 the count. They bunch this hitter to right center field as well. Another left-handed hitter in this Knights lineup. Watson deep in the box. Hands cocked behind his helmet. The 1-2, this one looped into shallow right over the outstretched glove of Noblet. And it's first and second on the third hit of the game by the Castle Knights. And he continues for Liss, who reached on an air his last time up. So they've got a couple of 2-out hits in this one. Pitch out of the zone. One and 0. They wheel back towards second. You don't have to throw. Just break contact with the rubber. 2 away here. Pitch high. Levin, plateward. Pitch high. 3-0. Lists the 3-hole hitter Noah Drake, who has an RBI single, looms in the on-deck circle for the Knights. First and second, Knights left 2 back in the first, despite scoring the 2 runs. Strike at the letters. Liss was ready to toss that bat to the third base dugout and head to first, but he was called back. 3-1, good hitters count here. Let's see what Levin can do to get out of it. Play behind the runner at first. Check on the runner at second. This one popped back into right. Here comes Havoc, and he'll make the play for the third out of the inning. The Knights get some traffic on the bases, but they do not score. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 Castle. Will have more after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
McDonald's is committed to being the best first job in America with flexible schedules, professional training, customer service, and leadership opportunities, along with competitive wages and paid vacations. You could earn up to $3,000 in educational benefits while learning work skills that will help you in any career field. Further your education with Indiana Tech by getting 20% off their tuition rate. Team members receive free meals on the clock and a 30% discount while off duty. McDonald's is committed to helping you succeed. Explore McDonald's job opportunities at manmcdonalds.com.
Back to Rookser Field, we go to the bottom of the second, 2-0 Castle. Will Coleman gave up a hit, struck out a couple back in the first. Jasper did leave 2. Kai Coons, the designated hitter, will bat, followed by Wallace and Tyler Atkins. Pitch out of the zone, 1-0 the count here. Waves at this one. And the count evens at 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out here in the first. Pitch out. Clear the. No, you're fine. The 2-1 strike. Do 2-2. 2 Coons. Here is the next pitch, and he goes down swinging. So, pitcher Coleman has struck out the leadoff man in each of the first 2 innings. Will Wallace will bat now, playing left field tonight for the Wildcats. Cats winners of 6 straight heading in. Wallace waits, takes a breaking ball inside from Coleman. 1-0. Coleman ready and pumps it home. That misses. 2-0. Tyler Atkins waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Everybody back deep in the infield with the hitter Wallace at the plate. Strike, 2-1. Two on offering. 3-1 now. So Wallace in a good hitter's count here. Plateward. Swung on and missed. 3-2 to the Wildcat left fielder, Will Wallace. Cap in left center field. Coleman gets the sign and pumps it home. This one lofted foul out of play. First base side. It's got the concession stand all over it. 3-2 and holding to Wallace. Castle with 2 in the top of the first inning to get on the board. They've out-hit the Cats 3-1 in this one. Still early, bottom of the second inning from Alvin C. Rooksor Field. 3-2. This one popped back deep into right. Going back on it is West. Still going back, and he'll watch it go. Will Wallace, an opposite field home run. Took it the other way with no wind, and it's a 2-1 game. West just kept on going back, and Wallace the other way, and it cuts the Castle lead in half. Well, Coleman gives up his second hit, and with that, the first run of the game. And here comes Atkins. A bit of strength right there. He just flipped it the other way. Here comes Atkins, the Cat catcher. Fastball in for a strike. A 2-1 game right now. One swing of the bat. Cut it in half. 0-1. Outside Coleman with a 1-1 count right now to Atkins with Levin on deck, tonight's starting pitcher. Time called. Atkins steps out now, gets back in. Still just one out, nobody on. This one fouled away, first base side as well. One, two. Curve ball dives low. Next pitch. Ooh, that's a pretty good pitch. Atkins watched, and it's now 3-2. Ball 4. So a home run, now a walk given up by Coleman. Butel will run for the Cats at first for Atkins. Here comes Levin. Runner at first. Finn squares bunt, pulls the bat back. 0-1. Oh, one bunting, pulls the bat back. Took a pretty good pitch right there, right down the middle. 1-1. Runner at first. Butel takes his lead. Levin squares. Bunts right through that, and it's 0-2. Well, Levin trying to get something going with Giesler on deck and a runner at first. They hold the runner on at first. Coleman tried to bear down. This one chopped on the ground towards short. They'll go to second for one. That's all they'll get. And a fielder's choice for Levin. Butel erased. At second, Lukemeyer will now run at first for Levin. So a runner at first for Geisler. Jasper trails 2-1. They got the home run by Wallace earlier this inning. Geisler a strikeout victim back in the first. Geisler checks his swing and rifles it over the Castle dugout. Third base side. Beware back there. 0-1. Check swing. He did not go. One. Geisler down the left field line. That is twisting away from Watson, but he makes the running catch for the third out of the inning. The Cats cut the lead in half on the Wallace solo home run. 2-1 Castle ahead of the third after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
This is Tony Ubelar, Ubelar Toyota in Jasper. Toyota announces a new certified used vehicle program. Now vehicles up to 10 years old with 125,000 miles are silver certified. Cars up to 6 years old with 85,000 miles are gold certified. That means more great certified Toyotas for you to choose from. All with additional factory warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and a stringent multi-point quality inspection, like usual. Ask about a gold or silver certified used Toyota from Ubelar Toyota in Jasper today.
Back at the ballpark, we head to the third. 2-1 Castle as they bat here in the third. This one rifled over the third base dugout as well. Drake, the center fielder, stands in. Jasper again cut the lead in half with the solo shot by Wallace last half inning. 0-1. Levin brings it home. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Cats trying to get a 3-up, 3-down inning for the first time tonight defensively. Got him. Finn gets the strikeout, his third of the game. And Drake will stand in. He had an RBI single earlier. That's a strike. One. Curveball bends in for a strike. The 1-2 pitch from Levin. This one fouled away, first base side. Count 1-2 to the Castle second baseman, Tyler Thomas. Waits on deck here with one out. Levin brings it. This one fouled away. One-two again. This one popped down the third baseline foul. Holzman goes over, makes the catch. 2 away. So Thomas, who grounded to second earlier, gets in. 2-1 Knights, top of the third. Oh, chased one out of the zone quickly. He's down 0-2. Levin looking for that 3-up, 3-down inning. Oh-2 offering. This one hits sharply at Brosmer, and he takes it out of the air for the third out of the inning. 3-up, 3-down for the Knights, and the third will head to the Jasper third. Castle 2, Jasper 1. More baseball after this on 18 WJTS.
Phyllis and her staff at the original Westside Dairy Queen in Jasper would like to wish the Jasper Wildcats good luck this baseball season. It's starting to heat up out there, so make a trip to the original Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper. For a delicious cool down, nothing beats a trip with the family to the Westside Dairy Queen for your favorite DQ treats. Blizzards, cherry dipped cones, delicious ice cream cakes, and the list goes on and on. Treat yourself, your staff at work, or of course your family. So cool down with a trip to the Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper.
Back to Rooksor Field, we head to the bottom of the third. Jasper down 2-1 to the Castle Knights. Andrew Noblet will stand in. He'll be followed by Brosmer and Cole Trevino against Will Coleman, who has given up 2 hits so far in the game and the 1 run on the Wallace home run. Noblet swings and misses. He's down to the count 0-1. Good pitch there, misses outside. 1-1. Noblet playing second tonight. He's got a 1-1 count to him. Coleman, the lefty. Throws it home, foul back into the screen. Getting north out here on Thursday. That is a 6 o'clock game. Jasper will play at 5:30 on Friday night against Edgewood. The 1-2 misses inside. Noblet hammers it into left field for a base hit. Leadoff single here in the third. Hits are tied at 3 apiece. Jasper will play Dwenger at 11 on Saturday and Bar Reeve at 5:45 on Saturday. Brosmer stands in, fouls it off. 0-1 here to Brosmer with a runner at first. Hold the runner on. Throw over. Foul ball. Noblet the runner at first. Coleman trying to make a pitch here. Brosmer trying to turn it around. And first, Coleman fires to first. Back in time, the base runner. Brosmer rips it back deep down the left field line. Twisting foul. Boy, that hugged the line. but it twisted just foul, hooked it enough to have it foul. Oh, Brosmer will try it again. Runner at first, the pitch from Coleman outside. 1-2. One-two pitch. The first to throw over. Noblet back. 2-1 Castle here in the bottom of the third. Coleman brings it home. This one hit on the ground to third. Foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. Depending on where the ball hit and where the bag was. Terry Gilbert's going to go talk it over with the home plate umpire. Get an explanation. Brosmer on a couple down the line here. 1-2. Noblet takes his lead. Coleman trying to do something with Brosmer, and Brosmer fouls it off. Strikeout number 4 for Coleman. One away for Trevino. Trevino takes it for a ball, 1-0. Runner at first, the 1-0 pitch. Trevino takes a strike at the knees. One pitch. Strike outside corner. One and two. Again, the delivery. Snap throw down to first base. Back in time. The 2-2. Trevino check swing foul, first base dugout. The 2-2 now. Noblet takes off running, swung out and missed, throw down to second base, not near in time. 2 out base runner as Coleman gets the strikeout for A.J. Holzman, who struck out earlier. Holzman cut on and missed. Oh, and 1. Runner at second here. Cats trying to tie the game. Holzman waits. Misses outside. 1-1. Big gap in left center field for Holzman. Center fielder Drake shaded well into the right field center field gap. Left fielder Watson shading his eyes. The 1-1 blow. 2-1. Holzman pops it up. Right center field. Drake had him played perfectly. It comes down. He makes the catch. Cats get the leadoff single by Noblet, but nothing else. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Knights 2, Jasper 1. We're back with more after this.
At Ubler Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, we pride ourselves on being open and honest with our customers. We have clear and straightforward pricing with no hidden dealer fees or tricks. When you buy from us, you can trust that you're getting a great deal. Our team is friendly and knowledgeable and will make sure that you get the perfect vehicle for you. Come see for yourself why so many people in the tri-state shop at Ubler's. Ubler Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Back at the ballpark, Marcus Scales will lead things off here. 2-1 Knights as we head to the top of the fourth. Jack Levin still on the hill. Ties up Scales on the first pitch. It's 0-1. Hits are tied at 3 apiece. Castle got both their runs in the top half of the first inning. Jasper answered back with one in the bottom of the second on the Wallace opposite field home run to right field. This one a chopper to first. Trevino runs it to the bag for the first out of the fourth. 1 up, 1 gone. Levin had his first 3 up, 3 down inning back in the third. Lambert will stand in. He skied to Wallace deep his last time up. Big right-handed hitter. Lambert takes it inside. One and one here. Knights here in the top of the fourth, leading 2-1. Swing and a miss. Levin throws it in there. Ball chopped over the mound. Levin can't get it. Brosmer will come in. Glove throw. Got him. Good play by Brosmer. 2 up, 2 gone. Foltz will stand in the shortstop. Oh, 1. Miss low from Levin. Paints the outside corner. 1 and 2. And this one cut on and missed. Runner doesn't run right away. Atkins off with the mass. They complete the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Knights here in the fourth. Levin gets his 5th strikeout of the game. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1 Knights. We'll have more baseball after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a good time gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back to Rookser Field, we go to the fourth. Kai Coons leads things off here against Will Coleman and the Knights. Jasper trails 2-1. Coons struck out against Coleman his first time up. Takes a fastball at the knees for a strike. Coleman with 4 strikeouts. He's walked a couple tonight. Coons, Wallace, and Atkins. Wallace hit him with a solo homer his last time up. Curveball in for a strike, 0-2. Cat bullpen up and running down the right field line. 0-2. Pitch is high, 1-2. Next pitch. Low. Two offering. This one fouled away. Two and two. Pitch on the way. This one tried to catch up with a fastball, and Coons goes down swinging. Wallace will get in. He launched a opposite field home run to right field earlier. Count for the Cats' lone run of the game. Just launched it high in the air. See how Coleman pitches him here. Sweeping breaking ball misses 1-0. Coleman, a junior, is already, like I said earlier, committed to Missouri. Misses. Two 2-0 Coleman trying to work. To Wallace. Strike. Two-one delivery. This one misses. Atkins on deck, followed by Levin. 3-1. Ball four. So they walk Wallace here. Third walk given up by Coleman, and here comes Atkins. He walked earlier. So a runner at first, Atkins at the plate. Coleman comes home. Misses outside, 1-0. 2-1 Knights here in the bottom of the fourth inning from Rooksor Field. Popped up in the infield, got in on his hands. Lambert, the first baseman, calls for it, makes the catch. 2 away for Levin. Left-handed hitter Levin, third baseman Thomas comes in, fastball. In for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, Levin chases, and it's 1-2. Coleman out ahead to the Wildcat pitcher. His counterpart, runner at first, they hold him on the 1-2 to Levin. Hit foul into the screen. Third base side. 1-2 and holding to Levin. 2-1 Castle here Jasper back here with North on Thursday night. It's a 6 o'clock start. We'll have it for you later on at 10. Another league game, Tuesday and Thursday. So the 1-2, Levin pops it up. Shallow right center. Going over is Drake. He'll grab it for the third alley inning. Cats get a base runner. They don't score. We have played through 4. Castle 2, Jasper 1. Back with more after this.
Local people watching local people. 18 WJTS TV has been your reliable source for local news, weather, sports, and events for 30 years. Since 1993, WJTS has been serving DuBois County and all surrounding counties with free televised programming, daily newscasts, local sports games, WJTS Inform, and more. We are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.
Back at the ballpark, we head to the 5th. Jack Levin still on. Leadoff man Will Coleman will stand in for the Knights. Castle leads 2-1 in this one. Third baseman Holzman comes in on the grass. Coleman waits, takes this one outside. Coleman has been hit by a pitch. Came around to score, also has struck out against Levin. Swing and a miss. 1-1 here. Knights again, 2 in the first. Jasper, they're running the home half of the second. 1-1 offering. Coleman takes this one low. Levin and Coleman both throwing 3-hit baseball so far in this one. Levin throws it home. Low strike. Castle got 2 of their 3 hits back in that 2-run first. The 2-2. This one chopped up the first base line. That could be trouble. Levin off, tries to beat Coleman to the bag, and he got it. Got it to Trevino. Made a nice play. He got all kinds of things working there. The base runner, the angle that you have to throw the ball to first, and they did complete it. 1 away for Watson, who is 1 for 2 with a single. Left-handed batter deep in the box against the lefty Levin. Good pitch on his hands, but it missed. And they play this hitter to pull. In for a strike. Pitch low. It's a 2-1 count here. To Watson. Inside, spun him out of there. 3-1. I keep them right where they are right now. Castle's pitcher the same way. Tight game as you would expect with these two pitchers. The 3-1 fouled away. Three-two pitch. Low. Walked him. So a one-out walk for Landon Liss, the catcher for the Knights. Castle clinging to that 2-1 lead. One-0 offering. Hit off the end of the bat foul. Throw over, back in time, the base runner. One. Fouled away, right field side. Rattles around down there. One and two, Levin works out ahead here. Top of the fifth, 2-1 Knights. One away, runner at first for Castle. Levin brings it home. Swung out and missed. He got him. Six punch outs for Levin. Two away for Noah Drake, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Pitch low, gets by Atkins, allows the runner to go to second. So he's in scoring position. This would be a huge run for the Knights to get back with a big 2-out hit. Levin and the Cat defense trying to shut it down right here. One and 0. Comes home. This one hit right at Trevino. He'll glove it and run it to the bag for the third out of the inning. Ball hit hard, but right at Trevino. Led to the bottom of the fifth, 2-1 Castle. We'll have more baseball after this on 18 WJTS.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music.
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Back to Rookser Field. Play goes to the bottom of the fifth, 2-1 Castle. Ace Will Coleman continues to throw for the Knights. Giesler 0 for 2, swings and misses. 0-1, Cats up there chasing early. 3 hits apiece in this affair between Levin and Coleman. Giesler takes strike 2. Next pitch, Giesler fouls it off his instep. Giesler, Noblet, and Braxton Brosmer, 1, 2, and 3 in the Wildcats order here in the home half of the fifth. Castle both runs in the first. Jasper and a solo homer by Wallace with a run in the second. And Giesler swings and misses. One gone. Coleman. Strikeout number 6. Noblet takes this one out of the zone. Misses outside. Good offering right there. Is a strike. 2-1. That one split the middle of the plate. Coleman in agreement with Liss and brings it home. Inside corner. The 2-2. Knoblet pops it back into left, but right at Watson. Hit it well. 2 away. Brosmer will stand in with 2 outs here in the home 5th. Brosmer with a meeting with head coach Terry Gilbert. Trying to just calm down a bit. Coleman gets a chance to relax as well. Threw a lot of pitches through the first couple of innings. Settled down a little bit other than that Wallace blast to right field. Braxton walked and is struck out tonight. 2 gone here in the 5th. 2-1 Knights. Pitch high. 1-0. Brosmer hits it on the ground sharply towards Fultz. It's short, comes over the top, low throw, but in time to nab Brosmer. A quiet inning for the Cats here in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th, 2-1 Castle. We're back with more after this.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at DuBois County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. DuBois County Tire.
Back to the ballpark as we head to the 6th, 2-1 Knights. Logan Drake leads things off against Jack Levin. Again, hits tied at 3 apiece in this tight pitchers duel. Fouled away, 1-1. Cats winners of 6 straight, 3-2 in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play. 1-1. Swung on and missed. This one sails outside. Jasper and the Knights. He played long before that the Cats got into the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. Going back to the 70s with this series. This one popped into shallow left. It's going to bloop in. Pitching wedge. Drake takes a big turn and now throw in behind him. So a single by Drake. Took a huge turn, then just kind of jogged back, and the Cats threw in behind, and he went back standing. Tyler Thomas will stand in. Castle, like Jasper, they'll usually try to use the bunt. It's a matter of executing. Holzman will come in on the line at third. He's going to square, pulls the bat back, snap throw down to first base, and Trevino smothers the ball. May have taken one in the neither region. Pace Jenkins giving him a little time as Cole kind of limped back toward the bag. Castle bullpen up and running. Jasper had some action up earlier as well. 1-0 to Thomas. See if the bunt is on. The 1-0 pitch takes it high. Pulled the bat back. Holzman about 10 feet from Thomas when the pitch arrived. bunt the ball hard, you get it past that third baseman at that point. Bunts at first base side, excellent. Levin off with the throw to first base. That's a good sacrifice. Kept it away from the third baseman. So with one away, the Knights with their 7-hole hitter Marcus Scales and Lambert will have a chance to drive in some insurance here. 2-1 in the top of the 6th. Atkins to go chat with Levin here. These are good games. All these teams come in here, start walking people, and then they go south in a hurry. But this is, as you would expect, between two good pitchers. Just takes the competition out of it when people walk and hit guys and whatnot. This one outside 1-0. It's where high school baseball is really taking a downturn. Everybody plays so much baseball, but then they come in and walk everybody. The 1-0, or can hit, in for a strike, 1-1. And everybody with all the commits, but their teams aren't any good. So I don't know where they go wrong in there. The 1-1. Some of these teams should be undefeated with the lineups they roll out there supposedly. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. To Scales. Levin stares in, looking for a big strikeout here now. Time called. Knights lead the hitting battle 4-3. One and two, one gone. Check the runner at second. Got him, struck him out. One up top. 7 strikeouts for Levin, a big one right there. And Lambert will have to come together for a 2-out hit here. Brian Kirchhoff out to the mound to talk it over with Levin. And the rest of the Wildcat infield. See how they deal with Lambert here. He flew out the left and bounced to short. So Lambert a chance to drive in a run here. Popped up, first pitch hitting. Short, shallow right. Noblet goes out and makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th. 2-1 Knights. More baseball after this on 18 WJTS Sports.
Maringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is committed to adding value to its customers and community by providing quality service for all mechanical applications. Maringer's has been around for many years, and while adapting to the changing times, one thing has not changed: the quality of customer service and care you receive. When you need repair work done, you want it done right. You want Maringer's. Maringer's is happy to help with residential and commercial plumbing, HVAC, metal fabrication, and fire protection needs. 812-482-4425.
Back to Rookser Field. It's the end of the line for Will Coleman. He went 5, 3 hits, a run, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Landon Liss on for the Knights. He'll face Cole Trevino here. This first pitch scalded to third. Thomas up with it. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Trevino slammed it to third. Chase Watson behind the plate. Looks like Will Coleman went out the left. We'll have to check on that. A.J. Holzman will bat. He was 0 for 2 against Coleman, so the Cats into the night bullpen right now in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch poured in for a strike. Levin continues to go for the Cats, although Andrew Noblet, the senior right-hander, up in the Wildcat bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball hammer in for a strike. Liss has got that catcher motion right behind his ear and works out of the full windup. Hammer, strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Liss looks like he's not messing around. Here comes Kai Coons. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of punch-outs. Again, both against Coleman. First pitch out of the strike zone. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Knights. Good high school battle here between two good programs. The 1-0 strike. We'll see the same thing Thursday when North comes calling. 1-1. Coons waits. Curveball hit off the end of the bat up the first base line. Foul. Jasper just up there wailing away at Liss. Like they got somewhere to go. 1-2 with 2 away. Plateward. Curveball high. Leaves one of those up over the strike zone. That's where he'll get hurt. 2-2. Coons waits. Over through that one a bit. It's 3-2 with Wallace lurking on deck. Cats have a chance to tie the game here in the bottom of the 6th or perhaps take the lead, the 3-2 with 2 outs. Ball 4. So after 2 quick outs, they wait on Liss, and here comes Wallace. Habig will run. He has been the DH, or they DH for him, so it's not a courtesy runner. He's just there checking in. Basically a free substitution. So Wallace, who hit one out of here earlier, but that was against Coleman. We'll see how he deals with Liss with Habig the runner at first. Misses outside corner. Again, see how Liss reacts with throwing out of the stretch position. 1-0. They were careful with Wallace's last time up. That was with Coleman. At this point, Liss just wants strikes. This ball popped into the left center field gap, and that will get up against the wall. Habig will round third, and this game is tied. Wallace slammed it into the left center field gap. And we are tied at 2. An RBI double by Wallace. Couple of extra base hits. And Atkins has a chance to give the Cats the lead here. So again, a walk comes back to haunt a high school pitcher. It's like clockwork. It's withstood the test of time. 1-0 to Atkins. Go ahead run at second base here in the home half of the 6th. Pumped in. Missed 2-0. Liss not happy with the home plate umpire now. Watson will go out and talk it over. But again, he walked the 2-out batter. I mean, that's all. So Atkins here with a 3-0 count. Strike right down central. Runner Wallace at second. Takes his 2-out lead. Liss, plateward. Ball 4. Here comes Jack Levin. So 2 walks in this inning. The last one came back to bite him. Butel will run it first for the Cats in a courtesy runner situation. Butel running for Atkins. Kurt Welch going to go out and talk it over with Liss, and he's going to have that bullpen up and going. 2-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, it was a 2-1 game when Coleman left after 5, but Liss came in. First pitch, got Trevino to ground out, then struck out Holzman, Walt Coons, and Wallace doubled to the left center field gap, scoring Thomas Habig running in that situation. So Levin a chance to break the 2-2 tie here in the bottom of the 6th. It's tied at 4 apiece. Levin, first pitch hitting, swung at one high, but wanted to jump on it early. Giesler waits on deck. Third baseman has to stay back with the runner at second if Levin would want to bunt it down that way to try to get on base for Giesler. But he was swinging on the first pitch. This one popped up in the infield. Shortstop. Fultz will wait for it and grab it. But the Cats have drawn even here in the home half of the 6th. We'll head to the 7th. 2-2. Knights and Jasper. We're back with more after this.
McDonald's is committed to being the best first job in America with flexible schedules, professional training, customer service, and leadership opportunities, along with competitive wages and paid vacations. You could earn up to $3,000 in educational benefits while learning work skills that will help you in any career field. Further your education with Indiana Tech by getting 20% off their tuition rate. Team members receive free meals on the clock and a 30% discount while off duty. McDonald's is committed to helping you succeed. Explore McDonald's job opportunities at manmcdonalds.com.
To Rooksor Field, the end of the line for Jack Levin. He went 6 innings of 4-hit, 2-run baseball, struck out 7, walked 2, and hit 1. He gives way to Andrew Noblet, making his 6th appearance, the first in relief. He has started 5 games, 3-2 with a 2.19 ERA. He'll face Fultz, the 9-hole hitter. First pitch in for a strike. Noblet, 22 1/3 innings of 25 hit baseball. 9 runs, 7 earned, struck out 14 and walked 8. The 0-1 shoved into the ground. Noblet worked last Thursday in that game with Central. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 run. Struck out 4, did not walk a batter. The 1-1 pitch. This one slash foul, first base side, now to play. Cats scored 1 in the bottom of the 6th inning after 2 were out. A walk by Liss turned into a run on the double by Wallace, his second extra base hit of the night. He homered earlier. The 1-2 out of the zone. Knights bat here in the top of the 7th. Noblet the break even to Fultz. This one chopped on the ground. Habig will get an opportunity since coming in from right field. He makes the play, 1 away. Habig in at second. Levin goes to play right field. We go back to the top in Coleman, who went out to left field after his night was done on the hill. So Coleman against Noblet. Holzman will come in on the grass at third. Tied at 2, top of the 7th. Noblet plateward. Breaking ball in for a strike It is 0-1. This one hit on the ground. Brosmer goes over towards his right, comes up with it. Strong throw, got it. Two away for Watson, the catcher. Play Watson to pull, gap in left center field. Due up for the Cats in the home seventh. 1, 2, and 3. Good part of the order. This one slugged on the ground. Habig glove down. Lobs it over to first base for the third out of the inning. So the Cats have a chance to walk it off in the seventh. We're tied at 2. Back with more baseball after this.
This is Tony Ubelar, Ubelar Toyota in Jasper. Toyota announces a new certified used vehicle program. Now vehicles up to 10 years old with 125,000 miles are silver certified. Cars up to 6 years old with 85,000 miles are gold certified. That means more great certified Toyotas for you to choose from. All with additional factory warranty, 24-hour roadside assistance, and a stringent multi-point quality inspection, like usual. Ask about a gold or silver certified used Toyota from Ubelar Toyota in Jasper today.
We go to the bottom of the seventh. Braden Giesler leads things off in a 2-2 game. Liss on for his second inning of work. He made quick work of the first two Cat hitters last inning before he walked a man as Giesler swings and fouls it off. Then Wallace hit a RBI double to tie the game up at 2. Home half of the seventh. In a tight, pretty well played game. Giesler slams it into right, but it hangs up for West. Hit it right on the screws, but one away. That ball was well struck. Barreled it up and got a good swing on it. And here comes Noblet, who's 2 for 3. His at bat the last time up, probably his hardest hit of the night, but it was right at the left fielder, Watson. Now Coleman's out there, strike outside corner from Liss. Quickly 0-2 to the Wildcat pitcher now, Andrew Noblet, with Braxton Brosmer on deck. The 0-2 from Liss. Curveball sprayed in front of the Knights dugout, third base side. Oh, and 2, Andrew looks out at Liss, who operates out of the full windup. This one punched foul. Alvin C. Rookser Field. A beautiful night for baseball. 0-2 to Noblet. North here on Thursday. The Hall of Fame tournament starts on Friday. Jasper will play the first game at 5:30 as Noblet goes down swinging. They'll play Edgewood and play Dwenger on Saturday at 11. 5:45 play Bar Reeve. Liss gets his second strikeout, 2 away for Brosmer. That's how the last inning started. Good pitch there, missed. Bottom of the seventh inning. Next pitch. I have to check. I don't know if the Cats have had extra inning baseball this year. 2-0. Foul back in the screen. Some 5 innings, had some 6-inning games. 2-1. You see it all at the old ballpark. That's baseball. The 2-1 to Brosmer. He lines it into right, tailing away from West, but he makes the play for the third out of the inning. We will have extra baseball here at Alvin C. Rookser. 2-2 after 7. We'll head to the 8th after this on 18 WJTS.
Phyllis and her staff at the original Westside Dairy Queen in Jasper would like to wish the Jasper Wildcats good luck this baseball season. It's starting to heat up out there, so make a trip to the original Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper. For a delicious cool down, nothing beats a trip with the family to the Westside Dairy Queen for your favorite DQ treats. Blizzards, cherry dipped cones, delicious ice cream cakes, and the list goes on and on. Treat yourself, your staff at work, or of course your family. So cool down with a trip to the Westside Dairy Queen at the Y in Jasper.
Landon Liss will lead things off here in the top of the 8th inning. Noblet working in inning number 2 here. Levin went the first 6. 0-1 to Liss. He's 0 for 3. Pitch high. 1-1. One, two. Dives outside. Two pitch. Got him. Struck him out. 1 away. Noblet gets his first strikeout since coming on. Noah Drake will bat here. Top of the 8th. Breaking ball, fouled away. The 1-1, fouled away. One and two, Noblet dealing with Drake, the center fielder, the cleanup man for Castle, the 1-2. He got him, fouled it off. So 2 straight strikeouts from Noblet here. Logan Drake will bat. He's got a couple of Castle's 4 hits on the game. First time, though, facing Noblet. Backed him off the plate just a bit. Due up for the Cats in the 8th. Trevino, Holzman, and Kai Coons. Question is, will the Cats be trailing or even still? Hammer, strike, 1-1. Cat infield back deep, looking to make that play across the infield. The 1-1 offering dropped another curveball in for a strike. Noblet has that sharp breaker going. One-two. Chopped on the ground. Brosmer will circle. Glove, throw across the infield. Got him for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Knights against Noblet. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. Tied at 2. Castle and the Cats back with more after this.
At Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, we pride ourselves on being open and honest with our customers. We have clear and straightforward pricing with no hidden dealer fees or tricks. When you buy from us, you can trust that you're getting a great deal. Our team is friendly and knowledgeable and will make sure that you get the perfect vehicle for you. Come see for yourself why so many people in the tri-state shop at Jubilar's. Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers send their friends since 1929.
Back to Rookser Field, Landon Liss on for his third inning of work. We're tied at 2. Cole Trevino leads things off for the Cats in the home half of the 8th. This one hit on the ground at third, bobbled by the third baseman, up with it, and he got him. Trevino rounded like he was going to take a turn at first base, and cut down by Thomas. One away, one pitch. They did jump on that first pitch. Here comes A.J. Holzman. He's got a home run so far this season. One right here would send the Wildcats to victory. The 2-2 popped him up. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the, well, we'll wait on that. Now 2 outs. Again, it's one thing the first pitch hit, but here comes Coons. So Coons will step in. Hobbig went in to run for him his last time up. Now, looks like Hobbig is going to be hitting here. They're going to call Coons down. Yeah, Coons, they said he could hit, but then Hobbig would have to come out of the order or come out of the lineup defensively. So he's going to talk to Paul. Coach Gober's going to talk to Paul Arvin. Pace Jenkins going to go in, make sure everybody's on the same page. So Coons can come back, I guess, can come back in one time now. So he's going to bat. So Coons to hit here with 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 2. Caught on and missed. 0-1 here. Kicking the deal from Liss. It's not chase a curveball. 1-1. It's tied at 4 apiece. Castle 2 runs in the first. Jasper 1 in the second. And their other in the 6th to tie the game. 2-1 to Kai Coons. Wallace on deck. He's had a big game tonight. The 2-1. Coons fouls it off. Count squares at 2-2. A good one in the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference tonight. The Knights and the Wildcats. Third baseman well behind the bag and hugging the line. First base the same way, the no doubles alignment. The 2-2 missed outside. Castle fans umpiring behind home plate thought that was strike 3. Liss snaps the glove as Watson throws it back to him. Let's see if he gets the next borderline pitch. The 3-2 to Coons. Got him. Didn't matter. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down inning for Liss and the defense for Castle. We have played through 8 here at Alvin C. Rookser. 2-2. We'll have the Castle 9th right after this.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a Good Time Gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back at the ballpark, Tyler Thomas here in the top of the ninth against Andrew Noblet going on his third inning. We're tied at 2 here in the ninth. Thomas waits. First pitch from Noblet. Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1. Outside. Next pitch in for a strike. The 1-2 pitch from Noblet to Thomas. Chopped on the ground up the third baseline. Will be a tough play for Holzman, but he lets it go foul wisely. 1-2. One-two offering. Curveball popped up, foul territory. Trevino draws a beat on it and makes the play. One gone here in the ninth. Due up for the Cats in the bottom of the ninth. Wallace, Atkins, and Levin. Scales will be pinch hit for here. Isaac Stallings, left-handed hitter. Holzman will come in on the grass for him with one away. Curveball, strike one. Noblet throwing that curveball for strikes tonight. Vince coming on in his first relief appearance, the 0-1. This one squibbed back to the mound in the air, and Noblet caught it. Little humpback liner. 2 away. For Lambert. Tight game here, 2-2. Ninth inning, pitch low, 1-0. Lambert 0 for 3, all against Levin. Who went the first 6 for the Cats. It's 1-1 to Lambert. Noblet looks in, kicks and deals. Outside. Does not offer. Fultz, the 9-hole hitter on deck. Knight's bat here in the top of the ninth inning. Checked his swing. Still out of the zone. 3-1 now. 3-1 pitch. This one slash foul. Right field side. 3-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on here. Atkins out to talk it over with Noblet here. Three and two gone. Noblet trying to get a 3-up, 3-down inning. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground. Holzman ranges over towards his left. Makes the play for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Cats will head to the bottom of the ninth. We're tied at 2. Castle and Jasper more after this.
Local people watching local people. 18 WJTS TV has been your reliable source for local news, weather, sports, and events for 30 years. Since 1993, WJTS has been serving DuBois County and all surrounding counties with free televised programming, daily newscasts, local sports games, WJTS Inform, and more. We are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.
Back at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the ninth inning. Will Wallace leads things off against Liss, who has went the last 3 innings on for inning number 4. Wallace sharply hits the ball into left field for a base hit, and the Cats have their leadoff man on. Wallace with his 3rd hit of the night. Butel will run for Wallace at first here, with Atkins at the plate. So Atkins will stand in. Let's see if he drops a bunt down here. Move Butel up to second base. Bottom of the ninth inning. 2-2. Liss ready. Atkins bunting. Pulls the bat back. Takes it for a ball. 1-0. Home half of the ninth inning. Tied at 2. Butel at first, they hold against him. Atkins bunts, perfect. First base side. First pitcher runs it there himself. He had his momentum taking him that way, and it would have been hard to stop and plant and shovel on. Good sacrifice bunt for Atkins. 1 away for Levin. He and Giesler have a chance to drive in the winning run. Levin. Digs in from the left side. Levin tries to bunt. Perfect bunt, third base side, but just trickles foul. Get that one, the grass. Butel was running up the third. That time Levin bunting for a base hit. So 0-1, runner at second with 1 gone here in the home half of the ninth. Something on the ground in the outfield will win it. Most probably with Butel running. Levin, left-handed hitter, 0-1 the count. Again, the third baseman has to be cognizant of the runner at second coming in behind him. He can't creep too far in against Levin. Pitcher might have to cover the third base line. First baseman in as well. Good hitting angle for Levin. If he pulls it, ball looped to short, knocked down by the shortstop. It's going to allow Butel to go up to third, but he will not be able to score, so they keep the ball somewhat toward the infield. Runners on the corners here on a base hit by Levin. And here comes the top of the order with Braden Giesler. Again, he'll try to slug the ball to the outfield somewhere. Kurt Welch going to go out and talk to Liss here in a 2-2 game. So a runner at third here. So Giesler stands in here. Infield in for the Knights. Outfield in as well. And if Giesler can put a charge into this one, this will be over. Liss looks in for the sign out of the stretch. Straightens up on the Rooksor Field mound and brings the pitch to Giesler. Curveball misses high, 1-0. First and third here. Giesler, left-handed batter. Butel at third, the winning run. Castle infield, outfield in. The 1-0 to Braden Giesler. Bunts, third base side. Foul. Butel was creeping down the line. Count 1-1. Giesler punted that ball, trying to break up that infield. At this point, I think Terry Gilbert said, swing away. Let's drive something in the outfield. He's a very good pull hitter from the left side. 1-1 to Giesler. Winning a run at third base. Listen the stretch. Brings the 1-1 home. Giesler fouls it off. Liss wanting a strikeout in the very worst way with Noblet on deck. 1-2, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth inning, extra inning baseball. Butel at third. Giesler with a 1-2 count. Stares out at Liss. Liss likewise back in toward home plate. Comes with a set. Time called. Giesler steps out. 1-2. Giesler back in. Liss again looks at the runner at first. Winning run at third. The 1-2 to the Wildcats center fielder. Giesler, he pops it back into left. Could have a play at the plate. Coleman fires it home and throws it up the screen on the first base side. Coleman, who pitched 6 innings of baseball earlier, just uncorked a wild throw. That was going to be close at the plate because it was in shallow left field, but that throw was well off the mark, and the Cats win it 3-2 in 9 exciting innings. And with that, Jasper coach Terry Gilbert picks up his 900th career coaching win with the Wildcats. 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for the Cats, 2 runs, 4 hits, 0 errors for the Knights. With the win, the Wildcats 13-3 on the season and 4-2 in the Southern Indiana Athletic Conference. Jasper next up, a game with North coming up on Thursday. We'll have it for you later on at 10 right here on 18 WJTS. Cats win at 3-2-10 over the Castle Knights. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good night from Rookser Field.